Midamba, PhD, who is the Vice Chancellor and CEO of KCA University. He is also Professor of Defense and Foreign Policy, and he served as Senior Advisor on U.S. National Security. Formerly, he's the Vice President of Kent State University in Ohio, in the United States, and he's a regular contributor to NTV. Professor.
Good morning, everyone. Those are really enumerating and so touching experiences that we just had. I was asked to give you a little bit overview on the global source and circulation of violence. So I know we have a few minutes. I want to just stick to the written statement that I've put together so that we can cover as much as possible. According to the Center of Disease Control, violence causes more than 1.6 million deaths worldwide every year. More than 90% of those occur in low and middle class countries, and most of it are in Africa. Violence is one of the leading causes of death in parts of the world for persons 15 to 44 years. In Kenya, as you know, in 1992 and 2007, 28,000 people died and 360,000 were displaced, and billions of properties worth of Kenyan money were also destroyed. In the first century and the pre-modern world, the history of terrorism is as old as we are as humans. Sicaries, which were the first century Jewish group who murdered enemies and collaborators in their campaign to oust the Roman rulers from Judea. The Hashis, whose name gave us the English word assassin, were the secretive Islamic sect active both in Iran and also in Syria in the 11th and the 13th century. The origin of modern terrorism, the word terrorism, comes from the reign of terror instigated by Robert Pierre in 1973. Following the French Revolution, Pierre and 12 others who were heads of the state developed a system to kill all their enemies and install dictators to stabilize what was called a modern country. They justified their method as necessary in transforming the monarchy to a liberal democracy. In the 1950s, we saw the rise of non-state terrorism, the rise of guerrilla tactics. Non-state actor in the last half of the 20th century was due to several factors. This including the ethnic nationalism, the e.g. Irish, the Basque, the Zionist, and anti-colonial sentiment in the vast empire of British and French. Terrorist groups with the nationalist agenda have formed in every part of the world. For example, the Irish Republican Army grew from the quest by Irish Catholics to form an independent republic rather than be part of the Great Britain. In the 70s, terrorists turned to international. International terrorists become prominent in the issue in the late 1960s with a constant hijacking. In 1968, the Popular Front for Liberation of Palestine hijacked the El Al flight. 22 years, the bombing of Pan-American flight over Lockerbie. In the 90s, which is the 21st century, religious terrorism grew beyond any doubt. Religiously motivated terrorism is considered the most alarming terrorist threat today. Groups justify their violence on Islamic ground. The Al-Qaeda, the Hamas, the Hezbollah, at this point are the most prominent. But Christianity, Judaism, Hinduism, and other religions have given rise to their own form of military extremism. Terrorism after 9/11, and I can recall that because I was very involved with the complete analysis, preparing US for what is next. The attack of September 11, known as the Ghost 9/11, marked the turning point in the world history and the beginning of what we call war on terror. The attack has estimated to have killed more than 3,000 people, making it the single world deadliest incident in human history. The subsequent war on terror led to the invasion of both Afghanistan and Iraq in 2003. Up to this point, the concentration in Latin America and Asia, where terrorism activities took place constantly, but quickly shifted to the Middle East in the post-9/11 era. Peru and Chile and El Salvador completely disappeared out of the radar. More than a quarter of terrorist attacks after 9/11 and 2008 took place in Iraq. Some solution. Higher education is uniquely positioned to foster a nourished habit of hearts and mind that are needed to make diversity work in daily life. This is by its universities and institutions like this, by their missions, values, and dedication to learn. There are more than 70 higher education of learning in Kenya, both private and public. We provide unique network of diversified community within community in all regions of the country. These institutions should be considered as a hub for future leaders, parents, workers, etc., who will shape the future of this country. If these unique positions are used to attract and diversify objectively our ethnic groups, these universities can be used as a democratic and social platform for understanding. University influence myriad of aspects of society, which has a number of expectations pegged on. These societal expectations include the hope of good career, security, confidence, knowledge, solution, prestige, among others. They define scope within which influence families, community, government, business, and as part of the larger economy. Why should we bother about peaceful solution? Since 1963, here in Kenya, there have been 10 general elections so far. In 7 out of those, the rate of economic growth dropped or failed to grow in right after the election. According to the World Bank, it took Kenya about 26 months to recover from the slumps of average election that we have. If this data is anything to go by, everyone here should be concerned about the forthcoming election. 19 million in Kenya at this point are registered to vote. 18 to 35-year-old make up 60% of those who are going to vote. This cohort of our population will elect the president and everybody else. And going by 2007 experience, after the post-election violence, we learned that every sector has a key role to play in supporting peaceful election. It is with this background that KCA University, in collaboration with the Kenya National Chamber of Commerce, the National Police Service, the Vice Chancellor Association, will be rolling out university outreach program for sustainable peace-building effort. Through this program, we intend to establish 70+ institutions as democratic spaces and peace centers. The program will build on fundamental of ownership, commitment by every citizen. This will involve strengthening institutional leadership and commitment, providing platform for interaction for citizens in the universities, and providing platform for community connection and integration. Activities will include convene the Vice Chancellor's Forum for Sustainable Peace, which we hope to do an early part of next month, hosting a pre-election and post-election regional peace summit in all areas of Kenya, establish Center for Peace Building and Social Enterprise, which is conflict resolution. Lastly, establish regional exchange program and course peace and cultural exchange. Ladies and gentlemen, the experience that we saw is the way to go. I was recently in Israel for a very important conference on security with 26 commanders from around the world. And at the end, I asked the commanding general, what is it about the Israelis and the Arab? Will there be any peace in our lifetime? And this general turned to me and said, read a book called Homo Sapien, written by Israel. His name is Noah. And Noah described us, the Homo sapien, the human, as continue evolving. We can turn left and we're human, and we can turn right and we're beast. We're butchering each other. So we continue evolving, and we need to work at every one of us taking responsibility. Thank you very much.